Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Hirschfelden Expeditions here in the Hunter Classic. Last episode, we were actually pretty productive when it came to trying for a number of the species on the map. Like, we managed to get, let's see, 2 roe deers. No, we skipped the pheasant, 2 roe deers, a red fox. Oh, actually, speaking of, oh, no, just female, never mind. Oh, didn't mean to do that, my bad. Yeah, so we got the 2 roe deers that were actually pretty well scoring. We got the red fox. We were going to go for a pheasant, but then we saw a fallow deer in the distance. Unfortunately, it seems like it ran off well before we could actually get up to properly seeing and going for it. So what I'm going to be doing this episode is taking us more off these roads and away from the fields bit and trying for more fallow deer. I'm going to see about using the towers naturally placed on the map. Because we did use the, oh, geez, did that scent already wear off out there? I guess it must have, since that... Well, there is still the pheasant there, but again, I'm going to focus on the deer this episode more. See, I'm going to try to go for this tower, see if we can spot anything out from that. I think if I hear a call, I will do, like, the scent spray, but if I don't know if I'll just place it randomly and go and wait a bit, because it's definitely one of those... You can have faith for a whole lot of nothing, so... It's kind of one of those ones to weigh how much time do you have and how much time you're willing to spend in for just waiting on something that might not happen. Yeah, I'm just going to try hiking around a bit. I guess that's just him up there. Yeah, that's just him making more noise. Oh, looks like maybe hog or boar droppings. I do apologize for getting the wild boar and the hog mixed up. It's just that they are quintessentially the same things. Okay, but yeah, we're going to make a beeline for the tower that should be straight ahead up there. I just want to take a quick look. Let's see, I don't think I'll really be able to see much of anything, but just because I am going to be going into an area, like through some of the bush and that. No, actually... Oh, right, let's not spray any of that until we want to. Let's get the roe deer caller again. Again, I'd prefer not to go for long distance shots with the muzzleloader. I just want to see how he looks. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd try taking a shot with that distance. I'm going to try to be more patient, hold on, and wait until they're closer in before I try for them. But it looks like he might already be eager to come say hi. And I will spray us with a scent eliminator again. Well, there's another call, but I think that was from a different animal. Okay, this is definitely roe deer territory. Got quite a few of them making noise now. I'm just going to try and make sure I spot them, because one of the things is, unless you actually spot the animals, that won't really count towards getting that level up. And I don't know how many animals you need for, like, getting those up. Seems like an awful lot at times. Okay, that should be him put right down. Yeah, that's down in a puff of smoke. Now, I don't know if the other one would be within range to hear that or not. I haven't heard any barks or chirps like you usually hear when they get startled. So we might actually still have the other one possible to bring in. Yeah, that was actually pretty far distance out now that I look at the map, so we might be able to still get that one too. Let's take a look, though. Ooh, quite a few things taken out, and again, not too bad scoring for one of these roe deer. At least we can definitely say this is a species we've shown off well and good through this expedition series. Although, again, we still got the other 2 that are more of the big trophy animals to try to get. Oh, you know what? If it's going to naturally fall in place like that, we'll just take that. That's a great shot right there. Okay, so it was coming in, I think, somewhere over there. I wonder... I might actually be patient and just wait around here until I actually see it coming in, because as we've noticed with a lot of the roe deer, when they start coming in, they come in at a pretty quick trot. So as much as it seems like it's afar, if I do call and they are responding, they could be on you a lot faster than you might be expecting them to. But I don't know if I have... Yeah, I'll have to try seeing about just getting up to a bit of an area I might get better visibility from. It's not so much visibility like when I'm crouched or watching for when they come in, but it's more so when I'm going to take my shot. I could try taking it when I'm only crouching, but again, until you get your weapon skills up, it can be a bit of a hard thing to do at times. You just get your weapon just steady enough to feel comfortable for that shot you'll take. Okay, there we go. I finally had the ground change geometry or whatever to look down more. I'm going to stay crouched, just slowly going along, just in case. Oh, there was a fallow deer around here. Although with it fleeing, I guess maybe it heard one of our gunshots. I don't know which one, though. Oh, no, unless maybe I wasn't even paying attention behind when we shot the roe deer. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to keep working towards this tower and then see. Okay, where... Not exactly sure where it is. Like, it's supposed to be right ahead of us. Although it does look like it is opening up to another pretty open area, so... As long as we close in, we should see it better. And, yeah, I'm going to stop the roe deer call. Oh, there it is. Tucked away with the trees. I'll hold off on the roe deer calls unless I get another call out in response, just so that way I'm not wasting time with that, because I don't even know, again, if the shot could have scared it off and it was just so far away we didn't hear those barks. Let me head up here and take a look. Okay, so it doesn't look like anything out here. Sometimes the towers can be pretty productive and you'll come out here and you'll be able to see stuff right from them. Other times, not so much. And that's fully reloaded. I think I'll try going up to the other tower, because that was the original plan, was to get out to that more distant one. And see from there. I think it's just the wing flaps I'm hearing. Okay, so direction is best just to basically go out into the middle of the field here and then cut up this way. Oh yeah, this is a pretty nice wide open area. Be perfect for long distance shooting. But again, that's the one thing I've noticed is either I take the weapons I'm very proficient with and I can get a lot of animals, but kind of lose some weapon variety to showcase, or I go for more of the unique weapons I haven't hunted with much, and I'm pretty poor and bad with them. There's no middle ground for it. I'm either okay or bad. Let's see what we got here track-wise. Wild boar and wild boar. Again, not really after any of them, because I feel like we've gotten a fair amount of them through the expedition so far. They also can be one of the animals that are a little harder to hunt because of just, like, stockier, lower to the ground, and smaller targets to try going after. Those can make for a little bit difficult hunting at times. Oh, I think we're actually... just a female. Oh, okay, well, that's her tracks. I was hoping to hear fallow deer, but hopefully maybe if we get further out and into that area, we'll hear more or see some. Okay, we got more tracks here. Like, when you find the tracks from the fallow deer, but as for, like, actually seeing them in the field or even hearing them, they aren't really that easy to get. It might be because maybe they prefer certain areas far more than others, so I haven't been to those areas yet. Or it's just learning how the animal behaves and trying to adapt your hunting techniques to match up with them. Oh yeah, we'll work our way up to this tower. At least we are finding tracks, so maybe this is an area that can produce some in time. Okay, that's just the female that called. Yeah, I haven't really been seeing much, so I think what I will do is get up to that tower, try doing a spritz of that spray, going up into it, and then just waiting a while. How long does the spray actually last? It should say on there, I think. 20 in-game minutes, so basically 10 minutes real time. But if we... here's the thing. I really do want to show off more of the species I haven't gotten, but with the fallow deer, I don't particularly know where their ranges are, so I might actually have to see about using the Hunter's Wiki and going after red deer more. So I think we've only gotten, like, one red deer for this Expedition Series 2. Okay, so we do have some tracks of a fallow deer roaming up. Oh. I think that's just a boar right there, isn't it? Might be a decent one going from that front tusk. Yeah, I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to try. Okay, so he did go running off. I know I said that the boars were probably one I shouldn't go after. But I'll just try and see. It is still a way to the tower, so we might not have scared too much off if there is anything in that area. But given the fact that I haven't heard anything call-wise, I think that might be a sign this area is pretty empty for wildlife right now. Oh. And I think that's just an Easter egg because the Easter event is on right now. Yeah, bronze egg. Heard something different right then. Okay, let me try to see the spot where the boar was. I'm fairly sure that was a hit. Although that was probably another long shot I shouldn't have tried taking. Let's just try and see if I can find. No, that's just a roe deer. I think that boar was up in the trees around here. Could have even been that was a complete miss, too. I'm not really seeing any trails or tracks or anything. Was it really this far back? Oh, it might have been. That might be the track there from it. If that's the case, then it does feel like there's something about depth perception that can be way off at times. So I didn't think it would have been this far out. No, I'm kind of inclined to think I didn't even hit the boar. Yeah, that might well be the case, because I don't see anything around here. Oh, well, there's fallow deer tracking up to level 3, so at least that's been going up okay. It does feel like maybe the early levels do take a little long to start getting, like, the level ups, though. Like, maybe not so much for tracking, but when it comes to, like, spotting and shooting... Oh, hang on, this might be the boar here. Oh, it seems like I completely passed that, though. Maybe it's just because of how these were nestled in, I didn't see it? No, yeah, okay. No, just a body shot. That's probably going to mean this guy's going to be hard, too. Oh, okay, well, wild boar tracking did go up, so that's at least a nice thing for that. Oh, okay, so there's more tracks. I don't know how far it would have ran off. Like, I think... Well... Okay, I've got 2 tracks here. Gotta see what they are. So that was a trot. So I think that's before we shot, and this might be the after. Yeah, okay. It would be kind of nice if we'd spot him from afar with how open the area is, but I doubt that'll really happen. It does seem like boars, you're either going to want to take something like the 300 caliber that is very accurate long distance, or you're going to want to bring them in very close, so that way you can guarantee you're getting the vital zones for them. Because otherwise, they are very tanky animals that take a lot to take down. And there's the other tower there, so we kind of are near it. I swear, sometimes it sounds like there is something that just like makes a footstep more than I am. Let's follow this and see where it leads. If nothing else, maybe it'll take us closer to some of the other animals that are hiding out in the bush more, like maybe red deer or... Actually, I think... Where is the bridge? Yeah, this is kind of the area where we did get the red deer from the first weekend. Speaking of... And it's actually right ahead, too. That's... Okay, so it looks like, I think, right there. A little high, but that is the general area. Okay, we won't call it in yet, as we still have to figure out where this boar got off to. But it's at least good to know we're getting to an area where we can get some other animals. I just have to hope this boar is going to be... either has gone down or will go down soon. I think another call would actually be a bit of a bad idea, so... I'll see if I can actually bring in this red deer. Like, the thing about the boar is it's already been wounded, so... If that's the case, I might be able to just sort of keep in its general trajectory without worrying too much about trying to get a second shot in. I can at least keep tracking it until it does go down somewhere. Okay, there's another track from it. And I'm not sure what these other tracks are. I don't want to investigate... you know what? Maybe I will snag one, see what it is. Roe deer. It could be roe deer. I don't know if they really travel in groups that much, though. I think I've only ever really seen them as, like, pairs. I don't think I've ever seen, like, a full group of roe deer together. Okay, well, before I do snag that, just to see where it is, like, distance-wise... Oh, and it's gone. I was going to say, I'm going to try to get another boar track. We are getting closer to that one that did make the call out. Just going to stop for a moment, take a quick peek over there. I thought I saw... Maybe it's just tree trunks, I thought. No. Not a very good red deer, but you know what? It is still one. I think that's the one that been calling out, or did call out too. Nice thing about them is they are a large animal, so it's a lot easier to try targeting their vitals. Okay, and that's our hog, actually. So you know what? Because that red deer's not very impressive, I think I'm going to focus more on just trying to get the boar, so that way I don't have a message coming in saying you winged an animal but didn't get it. Yeah, maybe if you provided us a little bit better means of getting our weapon skill up than having to shoot only live animals for it, it'd be easier to have that avoided of happening. Because that's still one big thing that I dislike is the game basically says, here's a new weapon, the only way you can level it is by shooting animals. Why not be able to take us to a rifle range and get the first 2 levels through that, so then there's a little bit more practical use when we take it to the field. Like, that's one of the things that hunting games have been weird through a lot of their iterations. Like, even as I've done the Carnivore series, it's... We're going to have you get super up close to the animals in order to, like, be your most efficient and to teach you stuff. But that's also the most difficult thing to do, is to get super up close to the animals. I thought I just heard something like a few footsteps go rushing off, so I'll have to see. I don't know if something did pick us up or not. I'm really hoping that boar, though... this is bad territory to be trying to find it, though. Because again, they're so low to the ground. And I didn't bring the slugs. Now, even the carrying capacity can be a bit of a harsh thing to work under at times. Okay, there's another track from the boar. That should hopefully tell us how far off it might still be. I don't know if it would have been coming in yet or not. Says that it could have gone a fair distance out still. But like these pine groves... God, if it got in there, it'd be very hard to spot it. Okay, well, at least there's another track from it. Yeah, I think for the next couple episodes, I just have to swear off going after the Wild Boars. They have been proving pretty problematic if I don't get a lung or heart shot. Basically, if it's no vital and just a body, the thing just goes on for miles and miles. Well, I guess in this case, kilometers and kilometers. Oh, Okay, it took quite the change up this way. I'd like to say that would be the body there, but again, it's just probably not. If you wound those things, they just go off for a long time. Ah, shoot, I do have the hog collar, so maybe what I'll do is see if I can actually bring it out towards me. Oh. There's another track right there. Oh, crud. See, that says it was just in a trot. I don't know where it might have gone. It doesn't help that I have the flock sound effects going off from the geese overhead. Okay, there's another track of it there. Oh, man, why did it want to go into the pine grove here? Okay, I'm going to stay low and slow because with it being inside all these pine trees and that, I doubt I'd be able to see it at all. Maybe if I'm going like this, I'll hear it start coming in. Oh, actually, or I will just see it. I think I just saw his butt end up here. Yeah, I think that's him right there. There we go. Yeah, boars, unless you're super sure you're going to be able to hit that, the lungs or heart, I would say to stay clear of them. They can be very troublesome to keep after. We'll see how he scores, just because the front tusk was pretty noticeable on him. I figured, you know what, maybe I'll try for getting that. Let's see how he does. Ooh, that second one definitely ripped up everything. I suppose not bad. I'm not going to take it. Oh, well, there's a mission completed. So at least we can say, though we didn't get a lot of animals, that's a nice little chunk of GM I can probably claim. And I doubt I get super lucky, but I'm going to go for a bit of a jog. Just see if maybe getting down to the road, I might be able to hear a call or something go out. I think anything generally in the area has probably been spooked well off. But it does seem like maybe this is the area... Oh, I don't think I really have much too close to getting out here. Yeah, the red deer and the fallow deer are the two that I want to try to focus on more. Oh, going from some of the tracks, maybe there's actually a group of fallow somewhere around the area still. Like, they all probably got the crap scared out of them by the shot. Yeah, it looks like if these are fleeing from that gunshot, they don't have very far they could have gone. Well, there is a roe deer track, too. Okay, we'll keep on it and see. But yeah, I'm thinking next episode I'm going to focus more on just going for red deer and fallow deer, but I don't think there's actually... I think the fallow deer are still a bit new, so there's not a lot of information on where exactly their ranges are. So I'll have to kind of go more for where the red deer are and kind of hope maybe there's a crossover of the two. It's not really accurate or a lot of info to go on, but the red deer are one that I would like to just show a little more of in the series, since we have only gotten maybe one or two in our entire time out. The fallow, there's still a lot of questions about like where they prefer to be, how far they are, stuff like that. And it looks like everything's kind of maybe getting funneled over to along the river, because everything might get squeezed in here from what I've been doing. I'm just going to walk up the bridge, see if I can take a look down, and probably end the episode off. It is getting up there time-wise again. And anything along the water's edge? Looks like just a red deer. Oh, actually, there is a fallow deer right there. I doubt I'd be able to call him closer. I almost want to say he's... No, he's not stuck there, per se. Oh, there's an objective complete. You know what? Maybe I'll keep this one going if I can... Just to see if I can get this one. Oh, I wonder, is this going to hurt? Okay, no, I can't drop down that safely. I'm pretty sure there is fall damage in the Hunter Classic. I just don't know how much you can exactly, like, tolerate. Oh, no, I gotta try to get close enough to... Oh, I see a red deer up. Yeah, there's a red deer stag up there, too. I'm just going to focus on the fallow, though. The red deer, if I can look up where their range are, I'll probably be able to get them much more consistently in common. But this fallow deer, again, there's a lot of unknowns that come with them. I think I might even just scared another species off. So I did hear, like, again, footsteps rushing. Oh, that's quite the herd of red deer over there. I don't see our fallow deer at all. Oh, that's a huge herd of red deer hinds. Oh, okay, he's still just right up there. See, I don't think I'd be able to take a shot from here. Yeah, it's just a male red deer. Oh, and our fallow. Oh, we got a red fox of all things. Bit odd. It always seems towards the end of the second episode, or when I'm done recording, everything is more abundant. Almost have to leave the game running for an hour and then decide to play it. Oh, I don't see it. I want to try to get it before it might cross the water. I'm also going to try squirt of the... Come on, change out. There we go. Try a squirt of that, and try that. Now, is that him on the other side? I'm gonna try and see. I don't... he's still on the move, so I doubt I hit him, but I figured I'd just try it for the chance of it. It looks like I might be able to cross the river here from how they were moving about. But then again, that's another thing I wish you could do, is just... Even if it's like a stamina bar, you should be able to just cross the rivers. Okay, I see. It's pretty low here, so I should be able to cross without any problems. I just don't know where I might... Oh, or maybe that will be our starting point. Although, I don't know, this seems too close for, like, where it seemed like he was. This might just be a bunch of, like, red deer tracks. Yeah. Let's just try and see if we can find the tracks of that fallow deer and figure out if we did actually hit it or not. Like, there were so many hinds passing through here, though, so I'll also have to remember that I'll probably be seeing a lot of their tracks, too. Okay, it doesn't really look like anything that's like blood. Okay, so it looks like this might have been the area where he was crossing. Alright, the water's just deep enough I can't go out that to look. That was red deer or... Can't even tell. Let me see about some of these. Red fox. That's a fleeing fallow deer. Let me keep on this one, just because, again, there's no blood I can see right now, but I just want to make sure. I actually don't even see a single, like, follow-up track from that one. I know he kept going this way, but... Man, I thought I would have been able to find another subsequent track after that. A lot easier. What is going on here? Like, even with it fleeing, it should have left more discernible tracks than this. And then because of all the hinds that were here, I can't really... Where are other tracks from him? God, this is why I hate the node system. You should have a lot more left behind, and yet there's none. All I have is this one here that... doesn't tell me much of anything on if I actually did hit him. And even if I do run following along it, I'm guessing I didn't hit him if there isn't, like, more tracks more, like, easily seen. Yeah, that's... Tracking only works on a node system if you have a better system, like, almost a rule in place where if there's so much of an angular turn off of its path, it has to leave another node. It's like, I'm still running around, and I still haven't even seen another track of its. Oh, there we go. There's finally another track. Yeah, it just seems to say fleeing. I didn't see... I'll try to find one more. Then I'll wrap this up. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to kind of weigh the options and figure out. As much as I'd like to do with a variety of weapons, you have to really be able to bring the animals in close to get them. So it's either I take the same weapons, but I'm consistent in getting stuff on video, or I take different weapons and there's not a lot I might actually get success-wise. But thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Hirschfelden Expeditions. Next weekend will be the final one, and we'll focus entirely, well, try to focus entirely on the red deer and the fallow deer. I'm hoping maybe they cross over ranges a bit more. But we'll see how that goes and try to bag a few animals to finish things off. Thank you very much, though, for joining me on another episode of the series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to comments right down below. Until I see you all next video, though, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.